already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
See, I would've done anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting to a yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians. Never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. It's starting to get contagious. I had to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact, buzz you up so I can call that appalling.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young on and ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything. Now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'll do anything. I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything. Anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave you everything.
Chill, right on my side as my ego becomes a funky child with some words on my tongue. Feel like in, take a breath, and my mouth gets loose. So while I scatter my spit, I dream of juice. Have you ever out in dark hallways? This place I kissed, I made your day. I say, play the track from your record collection. It's your mix, congratulations.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down, down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now. Come back in.
I bet you lied up when we start the show, but I mean now, very close because I told you so. You know, we love because we love the rays. Yeah, we be freaky and we wanna stay.
Changed a lot of names, some know that we have always been down, down. If I ever did a thank you, then just let me do it now.
We're the Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins, Miami Dolphins #1.
Lots of sight, so we be in that violent force a lot. Guaranteed to turn it as a better goal of mine. Because we don't get battles, right outside your head to redeem. I call the bottles, fall in love with your teachers on the right for yourself, mate. Check.
On a gorgeous late summer afternoon, it's time for football from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. Tonight, we kick off Week 3 with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Buffalo Bills.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Just about set for a start. Happy to have you with us, and we are underway here on Thursday Night Primetime. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Alert! 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 Alert!
Allen going to look to throw on the first play. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there on the first play of the game. 43 yards.
I've heard of quick strike offenses, but this is taking that to the extreme. I mean, the very first snap of the ball game, normally you're thinking, let's get our quarterback comfortable and get him into the flow of the game, but not here. They come out attacking from the outset, and it pays off in a big way.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Alert! 319! Regular, half in.
Throwing now is Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. You talk about this Miami defense. They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run. And if they don't stop the run, they can't get back to their strength, which is guarding against the air attack.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, Allen cannot get away, and down he goes. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack. A few issues here on the offensive line. Apparently, he got sacked 5 times last week. They got to him here in the first quarter.
And I would think that running the ball would be paramount here because it's a different team they're facing, but they watch the film as well. So they'll take many of those same principles and try and apply them in this game to see if they fixed what was wrong with them in the last game.
Well, they tried the field goal from just inside of 70 yards. It missed, and now this offense set up nicely at midfield. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Bills, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
He's into space past the 25 and down to the 19-yard line. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And now off to the races down the right side. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. Well, really a fantastic play, not only to pick that off, but he had to run a long way, Charles, in the direction to hit pay dirt. He did it, and they got the first lead.
And that certainly changes their early tone of this game, doesn't it, partner? One moment, they were going to be in early control. Now they just have a few moments to clear their heads and get back out there against an electrified defense.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. On the return, Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Winless to start the year at 0-2, and now they get the Thursday night game here in Week 3. So, I don't know, does the fact that they're back out so quickly, Charles, help or hurt their cause?
Oh, I say unequivocally help, because you always want the Thursday game.
Oh, right on the heels of a pick 6, another ball intercepted. And a great return here gets us all the way down the 26-yard line.
I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3-4 quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Isaiah Simmons getting by the offensive line and dropping the quarterback. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. To throw, it's Allen. And he will find his man Schwartz. That's complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Anthony Schwartz, his fourth touchdown on the year. And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number is correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building anymore. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. Now Wilson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. And that will be incomplete.
Well, based on what we've seen so far, I don't think you can even call this an off day anymore, partner, because this group we're watching, they are totally out of rhythm, trying to get their game plan up and running. That zero on the scoreboard is glaring down at them with every incompletion.
So on fourth down, here's Jake Bailey to punt for the Dolphins. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10.
27-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play.
And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bills take a 3-touchdown lead. Extra point 21-0.
Dolphins nothing. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Now, early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game, but I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
To throw is Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. And this first quarter, let's just be frank, it's been a disaster so far offensively.
Yeah, already down multiple scores, and it doesn't appear they can get out of their own way right now.
An extra defensive back here for the Bills on third down. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Third and 20. Waddle, the motion man right. Wilson. He's got him in. Complete. He's to the 15. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Dolphins are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
Basically 3 stoppages. Actually, it's a really good Buckeyes keep in their own territory. That's 6-6.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
63-yard punt and 43 yards. 2 minutes to play in the first
and
half.
He'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
And the football.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He's going to launch this thing right downfield. Oh, wide open, complete. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. James Cook, his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bills are able to extend their lead. Here for the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Yes, I did.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
You're in Kansas. On summits.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
You navigate the places you've never been. This is what you do. This is who you are. You have no intention
of ever getting better. Make your pastimes last a lifetime with Michigan Financial.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
No bad stuff.
Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
That's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponents. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Now Wilson. Looking for one, but this is intercepted.
And as a defender, if you come with 2 interceptions in a game, that's pretty rare in the NFL. You might see one guy a weekend do that, but to have 2 in the first quarter, that's something you don't see all that often. You feel they'll think twice about throwing in his direction too often.
Big Noon Saturday is sponsored by Geico. Switch and save. Get more with Geico.
In Columbus, the Buckeyes have won 8 straight in the series. They're up 10 on Penn State. You can see that. Did you get that? Did you see that?
Average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line.
The State Farm
Jermaine Davis, the one to get up from his linebacker spot and make that play.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Second quarter now in Buffalo. It's the Bills in control of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Alert! Hey, home. 180! Alert!
On play action, Allen. And he's got it. And the Bills are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. That last throw, CD, going to move him even further up that all-time passing leaderboard as he just moved beyond Broadway Joe Namath at 27,663 yards.
And that's impressive because Joe Namath, my goodness, he could throw a football. I mean, it was just gorgeous the way he threw it. Rallied his Jets to a Super Bowl win, one of the greatest upsets in NFL history. Broadway Joe, the man.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Touchdown, Bills. Dalton Kincaid from a yard out. And the Bills continue to pull away here this first half. Extra point good by Prater. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Dolphins 7. Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
The defense is upheld.
So it's Penn State football. That is a huge sequence. I mean, a massive sequence here.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best of the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you. An interception's result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Second and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Open man, Westbrook-Akine. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield now, here's Wilson. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
That's another Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. A short one here, secured by the tight end Waller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 18 yards there, down to the 18, and a first down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
There's Wilson to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down. And this offense continues to shoot themselves in the foot. And here, another sack.
All game long, we've seen missed assignments, which have led to turnovers, sacks. This group has not played well at all here in the first half.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for second and 23. Now it's Wilson. This one thrown underneath to Achane. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third. Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. Now it's Wilson. Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bills are going to take over at their own 2-yard line. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
Penn State will take one of their 3 timeouts.
In his own end zone, it's Allen. Got it complete to Khalil Shakir. And they work this out past the 25. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now. Might have fire under these guys. They got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
77 yards for him on the ground so far tonight, as he has been terrific in this first half. They run again on first down. Cook. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Allen now looks to throw. Shakir hauls it in. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 41-yard line. 14 yards, and the Bills will get a new set of downs.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And little room to maneuver there. He gets it down about the 39. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They suspected it as a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on first down.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 8. Now Allen. Has his man, it's Shakir. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 19. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
That's the third time in this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Give the Cook out of the gun. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8. Lots of praise on this drive, obviously. I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bills go 98 yards and finish it off in the end zone. Prater for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half.
35 years ago in 1990 against Notre Dame.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Really commit the odds to the upset victory. And you could just feel the love for Ohio State.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to... Intercepted! Wilson spurred of the game. Inside the 20. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pound their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half ends.
They'll try the middle with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
At the 16-yard line.
To the air, Allen. That's going to be caught by Reed. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Bills will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point good by Prater. And the route is on here in this first half. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
23 yards, the final tally. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Beer can be found anywhere where beer is.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter.
In this position, trying to get back into the game.
Even more. Rally Credit Union. Banking for all. Do you do this every time?